Rula Abu Hassan says, "Hey Luke, hope you're well. I am, thank you. Although, I'm feeling a little fuzzy today, honestly, if I'm being totally honest. What is the meaning of lit? I've been hearing it a lot lately." Yes, so this is a good one, and I believe it's important to know everything, not necessarily use everything. When it comes to language, it's really, even in one whole language, separated in different ways. There are different levels and different circles. So one would be something like your nationality, where the UK would have a different culture and they would use different language compared to the United States. But also regional, right? So East Coast, West Coast, that sort of thing. But also generational. So younger people, older people, boomers, millennials, Gen Z, Gen X, right? These are also different, let's say, levels of language usage. Now, there's one that I would say is below me. So maybe we can do another topic on the generations in the future, but there's one that's under me, and they're called Gen Z. And I'm in the millennial generation. And one word that's quite common among Gen Z, that's a broad category, certainly not everybody, you can't say everyone uses it, is the term lit. So I know it, but I probably won't use it because I feel it's a little awkward for me to use something that I don't feel part of socially and culturally. It's the same way that I don't say things that my grandmother says. She has some expressions like, "Oh, that's neato." She says that quite often. It's very cute, and I love that for her. But I don't say it. And she would probably never say, "Awesome." "Oh, that's awesome." "Awesome." I've never heard her say that. She's from a different generation. I say it because that's something that's common among millennials. Okay, so with that context out of the way, what does lit mean? If you hear someone say it, putting aside whether you should use it or not, what does it mean? Better to know. Lit means good, awesome, great. That's what it means. It means something is very good. That's lit. So you hear a song, a new song, and then someone says, "What do you think?" He said that it's lit. For anything. It's something you do, right? An activity. How was that? How was the escape room? It was lit. Okay. Let's look at, and I give you this resource with some trepidation. Let's look at the Urban Dictionary. This is a dictionary that's not an official dictionary like Webster's or the Oxford Dictionary. It's one that it's peer generated. People make it. Anybody can post on Urban Dictionary, post a definition with examples, right? It's kind of a wiki in that way. So let's pop up a couple of definitions for lit that are on Urban Dictionary. First one here, lit. This I think is quite funny. And the reason I think it's funny is that it doesn't really explain itself because you might not know the other terms because they're also not common unless you're in that generation. This may be intentional, by the way. Lit, when something is turned up or popping. John, did you go to that party last night? And then, yes, that shit was lit, which means it was awesome. So turned up or popping would be other Gen Z words that I probably wouldn't use. And again, it's not that I can't. It's just I would feel uncomfortable. You shouldn't use everything that you learn necessarily because maybe it just doesn't sound right coming out of your mouth. I'm an old man, so I shouldn't be saying things that the kids are saying, right? 53 years old. Here's another one from Urban Dictionary. What millennials use, and I would like to say that I don't think that's true. I don't think that this is millennials. I really think this should be below millennials because I don't hear a lot of millennials, which is my generation, saying this one. what millennials use when describing that is fire or dope. And some people say fire. Dope is fairly common. I sometimes use that. Well, that's dope. I sometimes do it just joking, but meaning cool or awesome. So there you go. Meaning cool or awesome. So someone says, hey, bro, want some weed? And then the other person says, yo, that shit lit, bruh. Let me add it. That means I want it. I think this one, they're trying to be funny with the examples. Often they're trying to be funny with the examples. So that's what it means. And the question, the important question then, now that you know the meaning is so simple, is should you use it? Up to you. You can do whatever you want. I won't, and that's because it just doesn't feel right for me to use it, because I feel like it's not within. I feel too old to say it, basically, is what I'm saying. All right? Great question, by the way. Hey, if you guys haven't already done so, of course, don't forget to hit the like button or the thumbs up and subscribe. And you can check out my full courses as well in the links in the description. By the way, those are on sale. You can get the yearly membership at a 20% discount if you check that out.